Hello, my name is Taiwo Adeniji, a project management student, and have been able to manage a project in the vertical farming for growing lentils crop in the United Kingdom. And as in this video, I will be explaining the project portfolio and the Excel spreadsheet for financial monitoring. In this project, I've been able to create the project charter, define objective, scopes, and the stakeholders and absorption, and have been able to plan the project stages, allocated resources, and estimated costs for the different scenarios. And moving into the spreadsheet, I'm sorry I didn't include the spreadsheet presentation, the spreadsheet slide in the video. I only pasted it in the Word document, but I will just explain in with words of mouth. And then we have the project summary, whereby we have the initiation phase, the planning, the execution, the closure, and the operation stage. And here we have the total project cost for each of these phases. We have the planned cost for each of these phases. We have the actual cost for each of these phases, and the end value here, because it is believed that the work is 70% completion here, of 70% completion done of the total project cost. So we have the end value for for the after the end value, we have the cost variance, and the formula for calculating the cost variance is the end value minus actual value, whereby we get the cost variance, and then the scheduled variance, which is the end value minus the planned value, and then we get the values for the scheduled variance of the project. And then for the cost performance index, it is end value divided by the actual value, the end value divided by the actual value. And then we move into the initiation phase, whereby we have the financial activities, securing lands, definition of project objectives, and we have the costs for each of them at the initiation phase. Then also we move to the planning phase, whereby we have the financial activities, the building of materials, labor, permit, site preparation, racks, production of LED lights, irrigation system. And then we have for the planning stage, we have the normal scenario. The normal scenario is when the cost is meeting with the favorable market price, and then we have the optimistic scenario at when the cost is meeting with the favorable market, the normal market price. Then we have the amount for each of the materials that we are using, the financial activities. Then also the optimistic scenario, that is when the cost is meeting below the normal market price. And then we have the pessimistic, the cost for the pessimistic scenario, when the cost is higher than the normal market price. Maybe there is inflation or unfavorable market condition. So we have the cost for we have the cost for that. And then the execution phase, the task decision here will be land acquisition, construction, equipment procurement, labor costs, technological investment, and operational overhead. And here we have the planned cost for each of these. We have the actual cost, and we have the cost variant for each of them. And then we have the closure phase, which is the closure phase, whereby will be the project evaluation expenses will be done, and we are looking at the items for hiring consultants, for conducting survey, and the total project evaluation cost is £4,500. And for success criteria assessment expensive, the total criteria cost, because here we are going to be using data analysis, we are going to use performance evaluation, and the total cost is £3,200. And for formal closure activities expenses, like training sections, like knowledge transfer, we have the total closure activities for it, which is £4,300. And also for the financial summary, we have the total project cost, which is £60,000. So, and then for the for the operation financial performance, we have the expenses for the categories, which include the energy consumption, labor wages, for the then the seed procurement, the material costs, and then for the planned costs we have £1,380,000, and for the actual cost we have £1,410,000. And then for the variance we have £30,000 for the variance. The assumptions for growing the lentils crop was based on market trend and consumer preference. That was the assumption for the growing of the lentils crop, and it was based on the market trend and then the customers preference. And then the rationale for base level and scenario difference, I talked about the normal scenario, that is when it's meeting the market condition costs, and then the optimistic when it is below the market condition cost, and then the pessimistic when it is higher than the market condition cost. And this in the pessimistic scenario, this calls for this account for potential risk resulting in higher costs, because we will have to spend more than the budget. In conclusion, the applying project management principles to project management is very essential for ensuring the success and sustainability. Then through planning, risk management, scenario analysis are very crucial for mitigating risk and managing opportunities. And by the understanding of the rationales behind the key assumption and the scenario difference, project managers can be informed of the decision, and then can be informed decisions and adapt to changes circumstances. Thank you.